Blue 85! Blue 85! Say hi.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough.
All right, let's get it. Break. Back 88.
Wants to pass. Under fire. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. These two rivals first played in 1893, but there was nearly a half-century, guys, when they didn't play each other because they got in a fight over, among other things, gate receipts.
Yeah, listen, I've been lucky enough to broadcast this game before.
Going downfield for the big play. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. And this is not the way they envision the opening drive going with the 3rd and long coming up. Got a man. It's Craver. Breaks the tackle.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big 3rd down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback.
And now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Complete to the left. Running free. Touchdown, Auburn! A great catch and run for 6. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Wants to go up top. He'll take a deep shot here. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own, a chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Buys a little time with his feet. Slings it downfield. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a deep man. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most...
To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
The play action fake. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. That pass interference call will give us one more untimed down in the half. Wants to throw on first down. He's not afraid to go deep. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today.
He wants to change this route.
Here we go.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's knocked away downfield, the DB getting a hand in there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. A strike downfield. Breaks into the open. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Auburn to the line in a hurry.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go.
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Oh, break out the oxygen tanks. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What? So here comes the Auburn offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast.
And finally, the defense is able to get some
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab down the left side. Turns on the Jets. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Looking to take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He'll take another shot here. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. The latest edition of this in-state passion play is bathed in crimson as Alabama
you